Hi, Jermaine. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Welcome to Utrecht.
Thank you. Happy to be back.
Jermaine is the writer of official cookbooks, and we got Superman, the official cookbook, out over here. I've been told it's sold like crazy.
It sold extremely well. I can't be happier.
What does a man? Where were your passions? Were they at comics or they're at cooking?
It was definitely the comics end. I handle. This is essentially a story of Superman's Earth Mother, Martha Kent, taking us through Superman's life as a young kid, as a new reporter in Metropolis, and as a member of the Justice League, but through cooking, through recipes that Clark sampled growing up, through recipes that he came to love and became a reporter for the Daily Planet, through recipes he's garnered from his friends and allies in the Justice League. So again, you find an angle, you find the recipes that work together. And if a recipe doesn't exist, you make one completely from scratch. It's been a fun collaborative process because with each book that I've done, this being the second book, my first one being a Spider-Man cookbook, the process is I get together with a chef who is infinitely better at cooking than I am. I handle the comic book end as I've been a professional in this industry for, yikes, 26 years at this point. So I've got a lot of comic knowledge. So Superman, I know Superman like the back of my hand. I know Spider-Man like the back of my hand. So we just merge them together, and the final product is turned out well in both cases. But I'm especially proud of this one.
How did you come up with making a cookbook for superheroes? Because this is not like the most common thing around.
And that's pretty much the biggest reason. It's not like you're trying to do something that's been done before. There have been, like, my publisher, Inside Edition, has made some inroads into like comic cookbooks, but there's a taking it to the next level just in terms of featuring individual characters and trying to find recipes that will excite adults, kids, fans of Superman, people who have no idea. Bottom line, it's a melding of two things. Everybody wants a cookbook. People may know like your general layman may know Superman, but they don't know Superman in terms of like the history, because this book pretty much cherry picks. It cherry picks the 50s, the 60s, pre-crisis, 1980s, post-crisis, current day Superman. So it's a chance to mix everything in to give them an example of what I love about the character, and as a gateway to some cool recipes that you may not, that you can add to your culinary library, and as a backdoor way of introducing people to the character who may not know why we who are like hardcores love Superman, but will get a better idea after they read this book.
Did you get any stories from people who bought it? Excuse me. People who bought it and were not familiar, like you said, with the superhero universe, and they got into it, or vice versa? Somebody who's really into comics and not into cooking.
Well, I can only speak to the Spider-Man one because this baby was actually making its debut. It's not even on sale to the general public yet. Drops for everyone else July 1st. Is a exclusive premiere here in Utrecht. So anybody who picked up a copy here has the first copies anywhere in the world. Congratulations. So I can't speak to that, but for the Spider-Man one, it really is just a gateway. Like, everyone knows Spider-Man from pop culture. You get these recipes in there, you hopefully stay around to read the little blurbs, and you find out a little bit more about the character than you may not have known. It works in terms of, hey, I have a little guide about, for this one, for example, it provides a guide for Metropolis. It provides a guide for the Fortress of Solitude, which is another section in this book. It provides a guide for Smallville. So all the things that are intrinsic to Superman's character, you get in here. And hopefully by the time even if you cherry pick like recipes versus going through the entire book like you're reading an entire story, even if you like see a chicken or a apple pie recipe in the front. We see a beef bourguignon recipe in the middle and a dessert recipe in the back. Every time you read the story that goes along with it, you get a little bit more info. So it helps everyone's understanding of the character and at the same time fills your tummy out.
Did you try every recipe in the book?
Not yet. Not yet.
Did you do the one? Did you did with the one with Spider-Man?
I got a bit more mileage on that one. Yes.
What's your favorite? One that snuck out and used to eat.
For the Spider-Man one, it was nice to have a cheesecake recipe in there. I think the one that we added in there turned out real well. And for this also for the Spider-Man one, we had a wheat cake recipe, which is a Spider-Man staple since the character debuted, but it is also nothing that's ever, rather a recipe that's never been committed to print until our book. So I'm actually kind of proud of that. So those turned out well. For this one, I'm hoping people dwell in the Smallville area with the like the down home Americana, because the point of the book's cover is to like have a evocation of like old school America, like down home, apple pie, mom's apple pie, football, American football, excuse me, on Friday nights, just hanging out by the lake with your friends, that sort of deal. It's that kind of this cover is supposed to speak to that. So hopefully you get a little taste of that in this. But my co-author Elena Craig came up with some amazing like desserts off the top of her head that are inspired by the Phantom Zone and by the crystalline structure that makes up the Fortress of Solitude. So if there's any two recipes I want everybody to try, especially if you have a sweet tooth, it's the ones near the end of the book that are Phantom Zone based and Fortress of Solitude based. Trust me, you'll enjoy those a lot.
As a non-American, it invoked a little bit of Thanksgiving.
Yes,
In the front,
definitely.
like coming together.
Yeah, exactly.
In a perfect world, there are no restrictions. What will your new next book will be about? If there is no, and with whom, with artists like, would you be working?
Are we talking cookbooks or just books?
Whatever, book in general, cookbooks.
Like either book-wise, my background is also in telling like histories of how comic stories came together. Pardon me. So perfect world. Like my favorite character over on the Marvel side is Daredevil. So I'd love to like do some kind of story either that involves him or tells a story of like a pivotal period of time, like say Born Again, like some backstory with Frank Miller, Klaus Janson, people I'm familiar with in the industry who have amazing stories to tell about how like seminal events and characters' histories came together. So like big time Daredevil, big time like the Bendis Malieve run. I would love to like do some backstory about that too. On the DC side, I'm a huge fan of and always have been since Marv and George Perez first burst the new Teen Titans on the world. So those characters will always have a special place in my heart. So if there's anything new Teen Titans related I could do, I'd love to get my hands on those guys too.
Looking forward to it. Thank you, Jermaine.
Thank you. Much appreciated.